Guys, you are now watching a clip from the Fellas podcast. You can listen to the full podcast exclusively on Spotify for free. So make sure to head over there, leave us a 5-star rating if you enjoyed, and follow the podcast.
Purple Aki, who is that?
Oh, I feel like
these
Adam
questions
needs...
for me.
Yeah, I feel like Adam needs to talk about Purple Aki.
Okay, Purple Aki is an enormous black guy who went round many years ago feeling up people's muscles against their consent.
Yeah.
So you just come up to people and just be like, let's have a feel of that.
Right. Is that frowned upon?
I mean, I think he did a bit more, though.
What?
I think he did
Allegedly.
He liked groping people.
Right. Other men.
Yeah. And young lads, like
Young lads.
teenagers.
Yeah.
He's called Purple Aki because his surname apparently is Akinfenwa, like the footballer. But he's also called Purple Aki for two very racist reasons.
Oh.
The first one is there was an old racist adage that someone could be so black that they become purple.
Right.
So that was one of them. And the other one is if you take his initial of his first name and his surname, it spells out something very particular.
Oh, fuck, man.
Oh.
Because racists are also stupid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, is this him?
His first name.
Is that him?
That is actually him. I tried to take a photograph of him once in Manchester Piccadilly Station, and he came over and threatened me, and I've never been more scared in my life.
What did he say?
Does he look like... So he would beat the fuck out of you then? Is he a unit or not?
He's a
he looks,
unit,
he
but
looks
I don't-
quite old here.
I don't know whether he's like a fighter, but he's just intimidating. He's enormous.
Yeah.
And he came over and he's like, "You taking a picture of me?" And I was like, "No." And he went, "Yes, you are. Delete it now. Delete it now." And I took it out and deleted it, and he went, and walked away.
Wow.
You didn't grope me, and I was quite insulted by that.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. Do you think that if me and Chip, that we wouldn't fall victim to Purple Aki, would we?
He likes muscles.
Yeah, that's what...
Am I right in saying that he chased like two lads to a railway line and one of them got hit by a train?
Is this one of them myths? All right, so what he's knocking about, and then wasn't there recently where he's been spotted as, what do you call it, got announced? Who's Claire Baldwin? What's his name?
yeah.
Nah.
Claire Baldwin.
So the picture is funny, but it is photoshopped.
Yeah, it's
No,
so
it's
photoshopped,
not.
bro. It's so photoshopped.
Yeah,
That's him?
Gordon. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
background. That's him.
It's clearly just some guy and they've
Is
put
it
the
actually
face on it.
Photoshop?
Nah, look at the feet. Look at the feet, bro. Look at the feet. It's photoshopped, I think. Look at the feet.
No way.
Nah, go on to the... Look at the feet from there. Can you see?
Yeah, that's been photoshopped.
yeah,
But it's done
He's got a
so
Tesco
well.
bag. That is Purple Aki. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
that
it
is
is
him. I can tell. And I seen this the other day and didn't look at the feet. And I was like, that guy really does look like Purple Aki. Because whenever you see, I don't know about you, whenever you see something like this on the internet and they're like, oh, this black guy in the background is this guy who's another black guy, you're like, oh, that's a bit racist.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was like, but with this one, it does actually really look like him.
And
And
it was.
now it definitely is actually him.
because it's photoshopped in.
He's been to prison,
That is
hasn't he?
such a great troll.
Has he been to prison, by the way?
Wait,
We
hold
should
on.
check.
Purple Aki chasing kids. Oh,
Oh, here
this
we
could
go.
take us down a dark path.
In 1980...
Jesus
Bloody
Christ.
hell, I
We're
want
going
to
back to
go
the
on
fucking
then.
Jack the Ripper days here.
I've never heard this one, ever. I've never heard the chasing the kids on.
Yeah, no, because it was the first time I heard of him. It was like in a documentary. I think it was iPlayer. Some guy came up to Liverpool and did a BBC
whole
Three.
thing on him?
It was like a 20-minute short on BBC Three on iPlayer, and it was all about Purple Aki. And yeah, apparently he chased some group of lads or something, and one of them ran onto a train track and died. So it was like a manslaughter charge.
Fucking hell.
Keep going.
I had no idea.
Wait, so if you scare someone enough
Oh my
to
God,
the
he was
point where they
pronounced
run.
dead.
Yeah, here we go.
At Brighton. Oh, so he... So
no,
he,
that's New Brighton. That's near Liverpool.
750 volts coursed through his body.
Jesus Christ.
I've always wondered why it's spelled the bogeyman, though.
It's called
Yeah.
the Bogeyman.
I thought it was the boogeyman.
Is he still cutting about Liverpool
No,
then?
you're right. It is the bogeyman.
Last time I seen him was Manchester.
Right.
In that train
So does he
station.
knock about?
He's like a sort of... He's in Liverpool folklore, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's characters in Liverpool. There was another one on that scroll then called Darren G, who's like a reformed
Darren
Liverpool
G,
gangster.
I fucking love him.
Wait, not Danny G.
Yeah.
Danny G, the guy that's on Xbox Live, going like,
No,
come
that's
to my house.
Birmingham
Da-da-da.
guy.
You know the guy I'm talking about.
Darren's a top bloke, despite any crimes he might have committed.
Darren G is a reformed gangster. You know, like when someone used to kill people for a living and now they're like, his catchphrase is choose a life, not a knife.
Cow, he
Oh,
was
well, that's good.
he
It's
was
nice
the
to see.
meme. He is a gay man. That guy.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
no denying he is a gay man.
Yeah.
He's a homosexual man. Sorry, I didn't know that off by heart, but...
If it's onto the... Oh, yeah, I know this. Doesn't he have his own, like, podcast or something?
He's just all over the
I think
internet.
he's been on quite a few pods, to
Yeah.
be fair. He's like quite... You'll see him on like TikTok and stuff because his clips are quite...
Yeah, I've seen
Funny.
him.
We used to have one in Guildford, where I'm from, Bearded Lady of Guildford. And I'm not even joking. Yeah, like I saw her multiple times, but she was like a proper like legend. But she just cut about around the sort of like bus station.
There's loads of these in Liverpool. There's the running man who just runs everywhere.
No.
He doesn't ever walk. He's always got like 8 bags of shopping, always. And he's always sprinting.
See, this just sounds like
That
not
reminds me of
real.
Four Lions when they're sprinting with the bags, but they're not bags, they're bombs.
Oh, yeah, in Four Lions. Yeah. But wait, could you imagine if Four Lions was made now?
I think they get away with it.
No way.
You know the guy who was in Four Lions has gone on to become a really big actor?
Yeah, he's massive now.
Is it this guy?
No.
No, this is just a bloke running.
That's just a guy training for
Running
for the Liverpool half marathon.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find him. I want to see, like, it's interesting.
Running man with shopping bags going to come up Four Lions.
Yeah, it is. It's just not
Surely.
gonna come up.
Surely.
Nah, I feel like it's that. Have you seen
You
the
wouldn't
little-
photograph this guy. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He's too quick. No one's got frame
He's
rate.
always
yeah.
running, bro.
No
Shutter
one's
speed's not
got, no
quick
one's got the FPS to catch him. Yeah, you wouldn't take a photograph of him. You'd feel quite sly because he's fucked. He's mentally ill and he's
Oh, so we can't even crack a joke about
that
it.
probably wouldn't stop some people.
yeah.
I do find it interesting that there's so many. There are so many characters. I'm trying to think. Like, there's always like weird people knocking around, but I've never quite had like a Purple Aki or anything.
Purple Aki was part of ours as well. I think because Manchester and Liverpool are quite close. Purple Aki was quite a Manchester.
He became an intercontinental.
Well, yeah, he
spot.
just quit training. It's like you've got a different set of boys, don't you?
I was used to see this geezer at uni. The guy from Undateables. Remember him?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Shame.
we got to be careful where.
No,
we
no,
go
he's
with this
he's a legend. Lovely bloke.
one. Oh, right. Is that all it is?
Bet you don't say that in park chat.
No, he's always used to be on the bus.
Right. Okay. Well. All right. Well, he looked lovely. Yeah.
I'm saying he's a nice guy.